Welcome to round 11 predictions results. Let's get straight into it. So we've got Barnsley Town versus Stockport Town. Went for Stockport Town away win. It was a 3-3 draw. Wrong. Chadderton versus West Didsbury. I went for Chadderton home win. They lost 3-1. Wrong. Cracking result for West Didsbury, that, especially when they had 5 or 6 players missing. Cheadle Town versus Glossop. I went for Cheadle Town. They lost 1-0, got that one wrong. City Liverpool versus St Helens. I went for St Helens away win, they won 2-1. Earlham versus Wythenshawe. I thought sooner or later the Wythenshawe injuries would catch up with them, but who am I to doubt Kinsey? They've gone and won 2-0 away. Class result again. Another team with 5 or 6 lads missing. So I got that one wrong. Longridge versus Atherton LR. I went for an Atherton LR away win. Longridge beat them 1-0, got that one wrong. Padiham versus Burscough. I went for Padiham home win, they won 3-0. Prestwich versus Charnock Richard. I went for Prestwich home win. It was a 3-3 draw also. Hoxton Villa versus Ramsbottom. I went for Ramsbottom away win. They won 4-0. They're looking really solid at the minute. Like I've stated a number of times, anyone ends above Ramsbottom will win the league. Then the 2 games on Wednesday, I went for Pilkington to beat Liveland Remica. They got a last minute winner, won 1-0. And I went for Bacup Borough to beat MSB Woolton away. They got beat 4-3. So it's been a really bad day at the office. 4 out of 11. Just shows how impressive my results have been so far with the North West counties, because basically it's really hard to get predictions correct. So to win 9 rounds out of 11 is very impressive. So we take the loss on the midweek, but hopefully I'll be back on track this weekend. Next I'm going to go over my 11 predictions for Saturday the 27th of September and 2 games on the Friday night, September the 25th. Same as always, I've got to get 6 correct out of 11 to win the round. Hopefully come Saturday night I'll be at 10 wins and 2 losses, which I'll be absolutely buzzing with, because they only set this actual YouTube channel up to, my aim over the season was to try and get above 50% predictions, and obviously I'm well ahead of that at the minute, so hopefully that can continue. But as I've always said, there's no givens in the counties, as shown on that set of fixtures and results and predictions. Right then, so here's the predictions for weekend. We've got 10 Macron Cup games and 1 FA Cup game this weekend. 2 on Friday night. We've got Droylsden versus Main Road. Both teams flying high in their respective divisions. A few lads that I know from Main Road are confident of getting the job done on Friday. They said that they beat Droylsden comfortably last season, or in the last time they played them. I think they said 2-0. But, big but, that was Droylsden away from home, not at home. And we all know that Droylsden at home, very good. And they're on a run of something like 6 or 7 wins in a row now. So I'll be going for a Droylsden home win there. Hoxton Villa versus Holker Old Boys. This will be a good game. I'm just going to go for the slight step up in level to be too much for Holker. So I'll be going for a Hoxton Villa win. And then the 9 predictions for Saturday. Wythenshawe versus New Mills. I'm straight back on Wythenshawe. I've only backed against them once this season and that's backfired. Yeah, I think Wythenshawe beat New Mills in the Macron Cup. They beat them 5-0 away last week in the Vars, but I do think that more players will get game time this week. and some lads get a needed rest. So I see it being a closer game this week. But Wythenshaw will still win that by at least 2 goals. So Wythenshaw home win. West Didsbury versus Cheadle-Heath Nomads. I'd imagine West Didsbury be absolutely flying after beating Chadderton away. So Cheadle-Heath are getting it, to be honest, I think. I see West Didsbury winning that by at least 3 goals. No doubt in Jordan Latham will score at least 2 probably. Telford Town versus Wolverhampton Sporting Community. Telford Town home win. They'll be one of the top teams to challenge Stafford this season in that South Division. Cheadle Town versus Glossop. I'm going to go for Cheadle Town again for the pure basis. I can't emphasise Glossop winning 3 matches in a row. If they do, fair play to them. They've had 2 quality results last time. But I just can't see Cheadle getting beat off Glossop twice in a row at home. So Cheadle Town home win. Ashton Athletic versus St Helens. That'll be a St Helens away win. Stafford Town versus Camel Lade. That'll be a Stafford Town home win. Sandbach versus Huffman. That'll be a Sandbach home win. And finally in the Macron Cup games, Runcorn Town versus Barnton. Runcorn Town have been flying this season. Look like they've got a really good squad together. So I'll be backing them at home. Runcorn Town home win. Finally, my 11th prediction for the weekend is the match including our only team from the North West Counties left in the FA Cup, Chadderton. They're away at Spennymoor. I think it will be the end of the road for Chadderton. They're starting to pick up suspensions and injuries, and it does make you wonder if these cup runs could potentially cause them a few issues with their league campaign overall. That's to be seen. But yeah, Spennymoor home win, unfortunately. Sorry, Chadderton. I obviously hope you win though. I'll be back on Saturday night to see how my round 12 predictions have gone. It's my birthday weekend, so I'm hoping to have a bit of luck and be back to normal on the winning front. Take it easy, everyone. All the best for the weekend in your weekend games.